Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my wonderful and beautiful little Cancerians out there. And I hope that you're all super duper and deliciously well. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, my juicy little lights. Thank you, little lights. You're delicious and bright. Yes, they are, aren't they? Now we've got to pretend that the pink sign's there. So I hope that we're all feeling the love and that you continue to feel the love. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, that's only a saying, but you're always going to get somebody who says, oh, why do you talk like that? Well, to me, that's very negative, so I do not want to hear it, so just ignore it, okay? My delicious little babies. Now then, I hope that you're all super duper well, my little lovelies, and that life has been treating you most deliciously. Now, so this reading here, my little lovelies, it's not going to be for everybody, okay? So please, if you can just take from it as what you will, it will not gel with everybody. It's a case of, oh, that's flicked itself over. It's a case of taking just bits and pieces, okay, my little lovelies? And we're going to see what's going on today, okay? And I also hope that the weather's lovely wherever you are in the world. It's only now just started to sunshine in our England today. In the past 40 minutes, I feel. Anyway, not to worry, not to worry. Apparently, this is our heat wave, apparently. My little lovelies, on the 18th of September 2024. Yeah. Anyway, not to worry, not to worry. Right, so let's just see what's going on. Okay, is there any more to come out? No? Keep going. Keep it going. Oh, there we are. Yeah. Okay. Let's make a start, my little lovely. So your first card, thank you for your patience. Waves of prosperity. So let's just read. Thank you. This is an excellent start. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. Yes, my delicious little baby Cancerians out there that you are, okay? So it simply means, simple things, you're going to be having a more abundant time, okay? And, you're going to be prospering more, okay? So for some of you, if, God bless you, beautiful, dear little souls, if you've been having a bit of a difficult time lately, there we are, because there is going to be somebody, because my shoulders were going up as I was saying it. Well, now, you're going to start prospering more. Maybe there we are, a bad patch that you have recently gone through, my little lovely. So some of you, well, the good news is vast improvements. There we are. How wonderful. And I've just got February as well. So for some of you, it's going to be between now as well and February, or it could be continuing until February. Okay, my little lovelies. Now then, this little baby keeps popping itself out, okay? But you're in luck. It's excellent. A new dawn. I'm not talking about the card, although, the cards are beautiful, okay? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the meaning behind this card. So let's just read, please, and thank you. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. Look at that, my delicious little baby. See, you've just had waves of prosperity, and now look, a new dawn. Now, this is classed as one of the strongest in this pack with the mermaids and dolphins, okay? And I've had my decks of cards for decades. And the point that I'm saying here, okay, with this, is that at the end of the day, this is super duper strong. So you're turning, there we are, a corner. It's the start of a new chapter, okay? So it's like a double whammy. It's fantastic, okay? Oh, this is brilliant. I'm a liking, I'm a loving, okay? Next card, music for manifesting. Now, this card does not come out very often, so let's just read, please, and thank you. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. Yes, my delicious little baby Cancerians. You see, I'm a firm believer in music, yes, okay? Of course, music can be used for the wrong reasons, okay? So in other words, if you listen to music that's not so happy, well, what happens? You start to feel even more down. Do you see what I mean? Yes? But if you listen to happy music, or especially music, to do with happy words, to do with, there we are, positivity, okay? It lifts you, Okay, so maybe for some of you, my lovely little, Cancerians that you are, maybe, if you used to enjoy music for some of you, or maybe somebody close to you, maybe they're not, or yourselves have not been enjoying it so much lately. But that could mean, there we are, other things taking over. Do you know what I mean? Okay, to put you in a different, there we are, a different vibration. Do you see? Okay, but like I just said, if you choose music that is happy, something to lift you up, okay, to make you feel super duper happy, yes, then if you have been going through certain things at the moment, yes, and of late, well, it will start to lift, okay, so it will go a lot quicker anyway. Now these cards have came out, and I'm going to leave them out, okay, because I was shuffling and they both dropped out together, the two together, one behind the other. So let's just get to the first one. Explore your options. We're a liking. Okay, so let's just read, please, and thank you. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. Yes, I love this card. Okay, and what was interesting, that it came out on top of this card, which is super duper beautiful, and that's protection. So let's just read and look at the beautiful little mommy and baby say. So let's just read, please, and thank you. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. Isn't that beautiful? So for some of you, my little lovely Cancerians that you are out there, yes, it seems to myself, you see, exploring your options can mean many things. For some of you, maybe going away somewhere, okay, getting away from it all. For others of you, it could be maybe exploring work-wise or business-wise. Do you see what I mean? For others of you, maybe exploring your options, maybe a relationship romantically. I'm not talking about anybody who's in loving relationships, my delicious little babies. I'm talking about our delicious little babies who are not in loving relationships, okay? Or maybe, could be in between, okay? Maybe going through something, okay? Well, the fact of the matter is, exploring your options means that you do not have to, there we are, stay in that particular situation that you have been in, or maybe it is not so healthy, there we are, for all who is concerned within this relationship. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, okay? So, the fact of the matter is, maybe that you're going to be exploring your options there, or somebody close to you, okay? But because you had the protection, you're fully protected here. So this is telling myself, okay, that somebody here, there we are, has been needing to feel protected in some way, or maybe afraid to leave a situation that they know is not healthy for them. Do you see what I mean? But this is letting you know that you're fully protected. Isn't that beautiful? So this is, there we are, definitely for somebody, okay? And finally, Mother Healing. Yeah, it's a deep card, this is. So let's just read, please, and thank you. As your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. Yes. Now, the reason why I call this a very deep card, my little lovely Cancerians that you are, for some of you out there, well, you're all lovely, but I'm talking about who happens to, be so kind enough to stumble across my channel, or could be subscribed to me. God bless you and so much love. Well, the fact of the matter is, with this card, this could be somebody's biological mum, could be a stepmum, could be a foster mum, could be somebody who has acted as there were a mother figure of some sort, okay? Maybe there was a disagreement, there we are, somewhere between the two of you, or could be somebody very close to you with somebody who you know, and it's, do you understand what I mean? Yes? As I always say, sometimes in life you've got to let it go, let it go. Do you see what I mean? When you hold on to things now, yes, all that does is cause bitterment inside, and that is not good for anybody. Do you see what I mean? Not everybody can agree on everything in life. It just does not work that way. Do you see? And of course, if you've got two strong personalities, and of course, they can, it's just an old-fashioned figure of speech. It's just an old-fashioned saying, it can be at loggerheads. Do you see what I mean? Because you just cannot find that common ground here to do with either a particular topic or a particular subject of some sort. Do you see what I mean? But the best thing to do is just deep breaths and just let it go, let it go. Do you know what I mean? Try not to hold on to anything like that, okay? As I always feel, it's very negative, do you see what I mean? And it doesn't really serve, there we are, any sort of a purpose whatsoever, okay? Now then, final set of cards, interesting. First card, the High Priestess. So somebody here, or some bodies, are needing to use, there we are, their intuition as if it's their best friend. Well, I'm a strict believer in using your intuition as if it's your best friend. Do you see what I mean, okay? So if something does not feel right, it's usually from here, you know, from your gut. It's a gut instinct, you know, that's why they call it, isn't it, a gut instinct? Do you see what I mean? Yes. But 99.9% of the time, your intuition, there we are, is always correct. Okay, so you're going to need to use that. Now then, second card, interesting. Justice. So this can have a number of meanings, can justice. So this can mean the righting of a wrong. It can mean that you may be owed an apology, or maybe, you know, or you owe an apology to somebody. Well, it may not be the exact apology that one's looking for. Nevertheless, some form of an apology. For others, you know, if it's to do with paperwork, well, this is a case of usually would go well. But the fact is, must look at the small print. There we are. I always say that, yes. And finally, it can mean if somebody has done you an injustice, there we are, well, then they shall get their justice. Do you see what I mean? Sorry. My delicious little babies, okay? Next card, look at this. The Fool. So it's like neck and neck, isn't it? Well, there's loads who love loads of mankind who love the Fool, you know, because this can mean taking a risk. Nothing can harm you, whatever you do. Start of a new chapter and cycle. It can mean, because it clearly comes under beginnings, so it can mean either a brand new relationship if somebody's single here. It can mean a brand new job or a brand new business in some cases. It can mean brand new, even platonic, there we are, friendship. Do you see what I mean, okay? For others, maybe a brand new home or something, do you know what I mean? For others, maybe moving, there we are, abroad. Do you see what I mean, okay? Or certainly looking along those lines, do you see? Next card. Six of Pentacles, so yeah, the Fool's banging. So the Six of Pentacles is ka-ching, 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 we're in the money, we're in the money. So for some of you, my little lovely Cancerians, you know, you're going to be better off financially, it seems, okay, my little lovely. So others of you, this simply comes under abundance. So what that's saying is that, you know, it's not just about you know, whether it be material or whether it be otherwise, because, you know, abundance does not just come under the obvious. Do you see what I mean? Yes. Anyway, nevertheless, excellent. Next card, Three of Pentacles. So this usually means laying foundations. So for some of you, not for all of you, you may find yourself that you're either been already in the process of laying foundations. You know, for some, they may have already laid the foundations, and for others, well, you know, it's just the beginning. All the cards are flying out here. I'm going to leave this one out. By the way, with the Three of Pentacles, you must keep away from jealous or envious, because nobody really likes that type of mankind around them. You know, what one may be happy, you know, that somebody else is doing something good, or for whatever reason is going on in their lives, you know, and somebody else is happy with that. You're always going to get somebody else who is not. And that's the type, really, there we are, that you must, if you can, stay away from. Now, I do not normally deal with reversals. Normally, you know, for myself, it's usually always the right way up, okay? But this card has the Queen of Cups reversed. Somebody, I feel, is dealing with somebody. If that was the right way up, it'd be saying that, you know, this dear lady now, a very attractive lady, you know, she can speak up for herself, whether it's work, whether it's family or anything like that. If it's emotions of the heart, usually to do with relationships along those lines, yes, She's not very good at speaking up for herself, okay? So usually she'd be urged, you know, to speak up for herself more, yes? But because she came out reversed, I'm afraid somebody could be dealing with, I'm sorry to have to say this, but this is the meaning, okay? Somebody could be dealing with somebody, there we are, who is an attractive lady, yes, but she's very self-centred. She could be, there we are, extremely vain. So there we are, it appears to be all about herself, okay? So you may know somebody's girlfriend, wife, auntie, cousin, niece, sister, granddaughter, okay? Somebody who's behaving this way. In other words, being at this point in time, there we are, most self-centred, okay? And I'm sorry to have to say that, but like I said, normally I do not deal with reversals. I just prefer not to, do you know what I mean? Yes. But, I mean, there's thousands of readers who do the reversals. Do you see what I mean? But me personally, I do not normally deal in it. But something, there we are, said to me that somebody's dealing with somebody like this. And finally, Two of Swords, okay? So Two of Swords usually means making a decision and sticking by that decision, okay? So once you made a decision, you must stick by it. So therefore, somebody of late could have been, there we are, most indecisive about something or somebody, okay? But once you make that decision, there's no going back, okay? So that's your reading, my lovely little Cancerians that you are. So there was an awful lot of positivity in this reading today. However, there has been a few that, I mean, maybe, I don't know, if we're looking at that card that flew out, the Queen of Cups reversed, and maybe the intuition with the High Priestess, there we are. And if we look at the Three of Pentacles in between that, maybe somebody is envying, there we are, somebody else, or being jealous, there we are, of somebody else. Well, that is not a good quality to have. It is not healthy to be jealous of somebody else or of something else. It's never healthy, okay? And I can well assure you now, and I'm 50 now, 51 actually. I keep saying I'm 51, I'm 51. I've known over the decades, there we are, it never ends well, okay? And usually friendships or whatever else, there we are, it ends. Do you see what I mean? Because you have to be around somebody who, you know, you have to be happy for somebody. Do you see what I mean? And if somebody's not happy for somebody else, then it's not going to rock and roll, you know. The wheels are not going to turn, simple things. Do you see what I mean, okay? So either you could trust somebody not to be jealous of you, or, you know, maybe talking behind your back, you know what I mean? Either you can trust them or you cannot, simple things. There is no really grey area here. Okay, so until your next reading, my lovely little Cancerians, I'm so sorry, but generally speaking, the reading is not negative at all. It's very positive, but ones need to be very, you know, careful of other things going on, okay? And of course, we've got a lot going on in the world right now. So until your next read, thank you so very much for listening. Thank you for any likes, any views, or anybody who's ever subscribed, okay? So until your next reading, so much love. God bless. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye.